Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I have something really cool to show you guys. It's taken so long to get here, because of the shipping I think really. It had to be 3D printed first, then it was shipped to me, and it took so long to get here, but I'm so happy it did finally arrive because I wanted to make this video for so long. Now if you guys don't know, there's a website called HeroForge. And HeroForge specialise in creating 3D printed custom miniatures for D&D, for Warhammer, for games like wargaming, whatever you do. They create tiny miniatures to your want and need, and it's so much cooler than it sounds. It's not just like, oh, I'd like this please, blah blah blah. When you go on their website, you get faced with basically a character creation screen. You can choose your race, you can choose the height of your person, how much muscle they have, what they wear, if you know they're magic, if it's more sci-fi related, if they're just a generic modern day person. Depending on the sort of game and like D&D games you're doing and that sort of stuff, you can really create the character that you want. You can even have them on a mount. So within the box, what you get is a few cards and your figure. There's nothing really else in there. It's packaged very well, bubble wrap and everything, obviously, as you would expect. You get a invoice, which I'm not going to show you, but tells you who it's shipping to, and everything else like that, which is pretty cool. It's shipped from Shapeways in the Netherlands, so even though the website is American, I think HeroForge used the company Shapeways to actually print the stuff for them. So that came from the Netherlands, I believe. NL, Netherlands, I assume so. And you also get this really cool card in the thing with your order, and it's basically just a small card which saying thank you for using HeroForge, but it also tells you a bit of information about returns and refunds. But the cool thing about it is it tells you about caring for the miniature and painting the miniature. So this is the character that I made. I know he's tiny and you can't really see a lot, but basically he's a gunslinger. I love Borderlands, one of my favourite series ever, if not my favourite series ever of games, and this character I wanted to make it look as if I'd pulled him from that universe. So you can't really see, but I'll get close-up shots. He's basically got gas mask on. He's got a very cocky pose because you can change the emotion on their face as well as their pose. And when you actually change the pose on their face, it's on sliders, and you can actually change how cocky they are, how happy they are. And it actually is really, really good. It works really, really well. He's wielding a revolver, which, like I said, now, if I was to make him now, I would have given him a bit more of a futuristic plasma-like pistol, but they weren't there, I'm pretty sure, when I was making him a few months ago. But now there's plasma rifles, which for Borderlands universe would have made a lot of sense. But he's wielding a revolver in one hand, and with the other hand he's sort of going, you know, come at me. And he's got a revolver actually holstered in the other side too. There was a pose where, you know, that very sort of famous pose of wielding two guns side by side shooting. There was one of those poses and I was very tempted to go for it, but maybe in the future. I'm definitely going to visit this website again to order my own. This was kindly sent to me for free to make a video, but I'm more than happy, and I think I will be purchasing some in the future because they're so cool, and I've just got so many crazy ideas of what I could do with them. So that's that. But he's also got a I've given him a very basic t-shirt, which will just be white, or, you know, very standard colour, and he's got simple cargo trousers on and boots, big boots, and that's pretty much it. He's a very, very basic character because that's what it's like in Borderlands, you know what I mean? You get some wacky characters, but you get some basic characters, and this is sort of I think a nice middle ground, very realistic, and that's what I was kind of going for. The base was, you can't see, but the base you can choose from, just like with any, and you can choose from a basic flat base, or a rocky base, or like a wooden base. So if you had a character that was more of an NPC, maybe a tavern owner, you could give them the floor of like wooden floorboards, so it's really, really cool. I gave him the rocky terrain, well, rocky, I say rocky, it's more like a cracked desert terrain because, well, Borderlands, Pandora, you get that very cracked, sand, dry desert terrain, and that's why I went for that. So overall, I'm really impressed with this character. It cost around $30, I think. It was in dollars because HeroForge is American, and the shipping was about $10 as well. So it was around 30, around that mark, and I think for what you get, it's really cool. Now bear in mind, this is a very basic character. You could make a mage that's wielding fireballs, and you could give him a weird tail and some awesome horns and really go all out on this character. I've gone for a very basic character, and in hindsight maybe not the best to maybe get as to show you guys, but you can go on the website. It's free to make a character, you can save a character, you can come back to it later. You don't have to buy it, but you can definitely check out the content that they have on the website and the character creation stuff. And yeah, we're gonna probably, I'm gonna follow up with a painting video. We're gonna paint this guy. We're probably gonna get a few more, and I'd like to get a scene going with maybe buildings and everything, but it's gonna be probably Borderlands-esque because I'm in love with Borderlands. But that's pretty much it. It's a really cool website. Go check them out. Again, there's mounts, there's pets. You can get little props to go on the base around them, like mushrooms and like money pots and all sorts. So there's some really cool stuff that you can do on the website, and I really urge you to go and check it out anyway, even if you don't want to buy anything. But I think for what you're getting, which is a customized character, I think it's pretty fairly priced, and the company is pretty unique. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need any information at all, leave it in the comments below. I'll try and get back to you. Obviously there is HeroForge. If you need any information on HeroForge, go to them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please like, comment, tell me what sort of videos you want to see, and if you're into this sort of stuff, look forward to the next one where we paint this guy. Don't know when that will be, probably not too soon, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.